What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy back with another one, man. If you're new to the channel, be sure to hit that subscribe button, man. Be sure to smash that like button. Drop a comment. I do appreciate it, man. Just want to say Happy New Year's to everyone, man. Hope everyone had a good New Year's with their family. And just want to start this video off right, man. This is the first video I'll be dropping of the year. So I wanted to make this one real quick, basically about just choosing a good holster. As you can see in front of me, I got two of the same holsters that good company that I always been using now for like the last year or so. It's called Werkz holsters. I'm sure you guys probably heard of them by now. I actually just got me one the other day. Just got one in the mail for the Glock 20 you see here. I already had one for the 19X, obviously. So if you see I'm, ordering another product, and obviously they're doing something good. And basically just wanted to talk about them real quick. And overall, just why it's important to get yourself a good holster, because I do hear a lot of people complaining about concealed carrying big guns. And as you can see here, this is my main EDC. This is now in my rotation. So far I've carried this for about 2 days. No complaints, no problems. I did upload a few short videos on concealing it, showing how to conceal it with the right clothes and things like that. So if you guys haven't checked that out, go check that out now, man. I'm telling you, you won't be disappointed, because I put to shame all those rumors, and not even really rumors, but all those debates about people saying that full-size carry is too much. A lot of people kind of reside to compact and micro compact. And if you watch any of my other videos, then you already know I used to carry a Glock 26. That was my EDC before I got the 19X. So this actually won my heart over it. I thought that carrying small size pistols was the wave, but obviously now I realize that I like full size better for me. That's just my opinion. Everybody's different, but most people are going to tell you micro compacts are better, subcompact, whatever you want to call it, even compact, which I will probably even carry a compact before a micro compact, just because it's still a good size for me. There's nothing wrong with subcompact or micro compact. I like it. I probably will get me another one eventually. But I like full size. For me, it's just easier to grip, easier to get a draw out of from the waistband, especially if you carry concealed. They shoot better. Not to say the Glock 26 that I had didn't shoot, but I can't speak for all micro compacts. I did shoot the SIG P365 a buddy of mine had. I didn't really like it. It's kind of snappy. But the Glock 26 actually, I think because it had a heavier recoil spring, it had actually really good recoil for that size pistol. It wasn't that snappy at all, as a matter of fact. But most smaller guns are going to be more snappier than pretty much the ones you see in front of me, just because of the fact that the barrel's smaller. So it's just going to be a little bit snappier coming right out of that barrel so soon, the bullet. But overall, full size would be better for you to train, just because you're gonna get less kick out of a full size gun. Especially with the heavier calibers like the Glock 20 you see right here. I originally was gonna get the 29, but I ended up with the 20 just because I liked the full size better. Not saying that the 29 is not a nice pistol. I think it's good. Especially with a caliber that strong. But I just feel like it wouldn't be doing it justice if I didn't get the full size, because I feel like that bigger caliber should be fired out of a bigger barrel. But nonetheless, most people are going to argue against that. I mean, I'm not saying that it's not ideal to get it. Probably going to get a bigger fireball coming out that smaller barrel. But overall, like I said, man, I leaned more over to the full-size pistols within the last year. So, as far as going from to shooting them to making them my EDC. But, nonetheless, I know this video is more so about the holsters and things like that. Werkz holsters is a good company. And before we even get into anything about them, I'm not paid by them. I'm not sponsored by them. I'm not promoting the sales. And that goes for YouTube. If you're hearing this, I'm not promoting the sales of anything ever in any of my videos. This is solely just on my experience. I'm not sponsored by anyone. I always tell you guys that, man. If I do one day, you'll know about it. You guys will be the first to know. I will announce that on here on my channel. But as of right now, I'm not sponsored by anyone. This is just solely coming from my experience. I like Werkz holster. I've dealt with a lot of different companies, holster companies since I've been carrying, and this is probably one of the best holsters I've ever carried. And being as though, because you can carry this with sweats, and I know that they got a holster out there called a fister, and that one comes with like a belt. You actually don't need a belt with this one. This claw right here actually pushes up into the waistband and pushes the gun closer to you. And then the clip, just, I don't know what it is, but when I use it with sweatpants, it grips onto the sweats like really good, to the point that like I can get a good draw even with sweatpants on. Because most of the time that's what I wear when I'm hanging around. Unless I'm going out, then, you know, obviously I'll have on jeans or something with a belt, which is even better. But these actually do work with sweatpants. Another thing I like about them is just the whole thing of like how snug this is in there. You see, you got to really get a grip on it, and it's really simple to adjust the tension on it. These two screws right here, you can tighten them or loosen them, obviously, like most holsters, but you know, I got mine medium. I don't like it too tight, whereas I gotta like have a hot grip to like draw. So I got it like right in the middle where it's perfect for me. But you still get that snug, you know, that snug fit when you get it in there. You know, that satisfaction of that sound that everybody likes to hear. You know, it's just snug in there. It's not going anywhere. And as you can see, I've done countless videos like this, just showing you guys. There's no magazine in there. You know, just because, you know, I always try to practice safety in my videos, man. I don't want to get flagged. But even with the mag, I can assure you, like, I have videos of me doing this with the mag in it and nothing coming out. And you see, you can still get a nice purchase on it. So when you go to draw, comes right out. But you still get that snug fit in once you clip it back in. The gun goes right in and it's staying there. It's not going anywhere. Same goes for this one. Now, as you can see, this holster is a lot bigger because of the longer barrel on the 20. You know, this holster is going to be huge, obviously, compared to this one. I mean, you take it out just so you can see real quick. Just a quick comparison, as you can see. But only because this is the 19 barrel and then this is basically the Glock 17 barrel on the 20. It's the same thing. Just obviously, you know, a wider barrel. But nonetheless, you still get that snug feeling. And it has the cutout for the Olight. So, and there you have it. Same thing. Nothing coming out. So that's another thing I really like about it. Like I said, man, it's just really snug in there. It's not going anywhere. It's cut out for whatever Olight. They have multiple different cutouts for Olights, Surefires, Streamlights, whatever you desire. Obviously, you guys know I'm an Olight freak. Excuse me. I'm still getting over the little sickness, man. Sorry about that. But yeah, like I said, man, back to it. You know, whatever you desire, whether it be, you know, Surefire, Streamlight, Olight. I'm an Olight freak, as you guys can see. So I do have the Olight cutout. This one is for the Mini. This one's for the all-new PL Turbo Valkyrie. So I will be able to run this holster, which is another thing I like. This holster will work with many other pistols that has the same cutout for the Baldur Mini. Not same cutout. This has the cutout for the Baldur Mini. So whatever I attach this light to will be able to fit in here. So it will work with many other pistols, Glock, SIG, M&P, and then the same goes for this one. This is a bigger holster, so this will obviously work for a bigger gun. So if I have a Glock 17 with this Olight PL Turbo, it'll still fit in here, which I really love about that, because you don't have to go out and buy a million other holsters. Had I not bought the PL Turbo, obviously I'm not going to run the Mini on the Glock 20 because this is a big, much larger gun. The barrel is longer, so the Mini just wouldn't look right on here. So that's why I got the PL Turbo Valkyrie to kind of compensate for that bigger barrel. As you can see, like, I mean, you guys can see, I mean, this is huge, man. So the PL Turbo just sits better with it, you know. So that's why I got it. But otherwise, I would have been running it, and, you know, I would have kept it at that. But if you decide to run different lights, then yes, you will have to get another holster. But if you're going to switch this, let's say, for instance, I want to put this PL Turbo on another gun, like an Echelon or like I said, a Glock 17. Anything full size that's out right now will fit into this holster with the same barrel length. And, you know, it also has an extended cutout here. And then you see here, I got plenty of room. So even if I wanted to run like a comp on there or something, then, you know, that'll be great too. I could do that. You know, most of these holsters do work with comps. And like I said, they're all cut out, precision cut, actually. And they mean that because, like I said, man, I know it's getting annoying, but I got to show you guys, you know, you can see how snug that is with the light. So yeah, that's what these guys mean by precision cutout. You know, you see how snug that light is in there? And that's how you know. They're not just saying things to get you to buy the holster. It's really precision cut. You know, it's going to be a snug fit, you know, whichever holster you desire to get, whichever light cutout you desire to get. and whatever gun you run it on is gonna fit snug in there, so you don't have to worry about it, your gun coming out or anything like that. And like I said, that also comes from the tension of the holster, how you adjust it. Either way, how you adjust it, it's gonna have good tension on it no matter what, because I've even lightened it up more than what I got it now just to test it, and it's still snug in there. And I really like that, because you want that. You want your holster to have good tension, towards those safe. Nobody's gonna be able to just come and try to snatch it off you. Like it's in there, it's not falling out. You take it out, you're gonna put it on your dresser or something like that, nothing's gonna happen to it. So yeah, guys, that's just some of the reasons why I do like stand by the Werkz holster as of right now. Like I said, I've been running there for about a year. No complaints whatsoever. Real fast shipping times. They get out to you really quickly. They say like the lead time for me was like 5 days, but I literally got the holster in under a week. So for me, I think that was great. That was reasonable. Much less time than what I expected. Like I said, I've had nothing but, good customer service with them, man. They stand by their product, and I say they guarantee it, because I haven't had an issue. Everything that they preach on is everything I've experienced, comfortable carry, summer carry. I'm going to be testing this obviously in the summertime when it gets hotter with less clothing, but I've carried this all summer, concealed with no problem, no issues whatsoever. Literally, these holsters conceal really well, man, which is like my final reason, my final thoughts and my final reason on why I stand by the Werkz holster. They conceal really well. You can see how big these guns are. They're not the smallest guns out there to conceal, and I do it with no problem, whether it be smaller clothing, bigger clothing. Smaller clothing might be a little bit more challenging depending on if my shirt's a little like hemmed or things like that, but even if I'm wearing bigger clothing, it makes it even easier to conceal either one of these firearms. So that's all I would say, guys. If you want to conceal something, you can conceal whatever you want. Don't listen to other people. Don't go looking in the comment section, because you're going to hear people saying whatever just to make themselves feel better, about carrying smaller weapons. If you want to carry a smaller gun, that's on you. You're good with me either way. You want to carry micro, bigger, it doesn't matter. But what I'm saying is this, because I get a lot of comments of people saying that I, can't conceal these big guns, and I do with no issue, and you can too. Like I said, just invest in a good holster, man. These holsters are probably not the cheapest, but I don't think they're anywhere near the most expensive holsters. Like, I think that they're reasonable price. At the end of the day, you're getting a bang for your buck anyway with them. Quality holsters. I mean, as you can see here, I had this holster for a year, and it still looks brand new. Obviously, I told you I just got this one. So they stand behind their product, man. Quality holsters. Like I said, it's worth every penny. Don't cheap out. When it comes to a holster, it also has a lot to do with safety. You don't want to put a price on safety. So do make sure that regardless if you buy the Werkz holster or any holster for that matter, that you're getting something that is going to work. Obviously, have a trigger guard on it. The key points are just being safe, man. You don't want a negligent discharge or anything like that. You want to be safe at all times. That's the most important. But also, when it comes to concealed carrying, I do recommend these, because it's very easy to conceal with these holsters, man. Definitely, you won't have an issue trying to hide these guns, whether, like I said, it be summertime, springtime, winter. Winter will just make it easier, because obviously you wear bigger clothes and things like that. And, summertime, like I said, depending on what you wear, you pretty much almost minimum to no printing at all. And I'm not preaching that, and not, I have evidence on that. I'm not trying to just sell you guys something. I'm not trying to sell anything, sell you a dream, whatever. Like, just trying to give you guys some options out there that this is, a good, candidate when it comes to looking at some holsters. Definitely check these out. Like I said, I got multiple shorts and things like that of me trying these on and concealing them, especially with this one. I will be having different shorts and things like that of me wearing different clothing with it, but I have a few of these already with this. And like I said, it's really easy to conceal, man. It's not that bad. Like I said, invest in a good holster. I know I've said this a million times. Invest in a good holster. Practice on what you're wearing and things like that, and how you wear your clothes, and you won't have an issue with not printing or anything like that. Believe me when I tell you that. So I don't want to keep talking you guys heads off, man. Werkz holster, that's where it's at. I'm going to keep standing by the product as of right now. If I get any other guns, which I will be adding more guns to the channel this year, I will definitely be buying more Werkz holsters for those guns if I need to, depending on which type of light I'm going to be running on it. So needless to say, Werkz is where it's at for me. Will I try different holster options? Of course I will, somewhere down the line. But for right now, I'm going to be sticking with these guys, man. So If you're thinking about it, this is your goal right here. Y'all know I got some of the most down-to-earth reviews on YouTube. I'm not going to sell you a dream because I ain't paying for none of this stuff. I'm not paid to, I'm not sponsored. I'm not paid to talk about this stuff. This is just solely on me. So you could take my word for it. I'm not going to, steer you the wrong way or anything like that. Definitely check these guys out, man. So I'm going to end this here, Hunter Gang. I appreciate y'all, man. Each and every one of y'all. We over 1,000 subscribers, well over. Just the other day, man, I was at 3 or 4 subscribers. So I appreciate y'all, my first 4 subscribers. It was rocking with me from the beginning. And I appreciate everyone now, man. Let's keep this trend going because 2024, we not letting up. If y'all new to the channel, like I said, man, hit that subscribe button. Smash that like button for your boy. Drop a comment. And just stay tuned because I got plenty more content coming y'all way, man. Y'all be safe out there. I'm going to leave y'all here with this one.